Sunrise, Silkies, and Select Poultry. And we're just hanging out with the birds for a little bit before sunset. There is a little Sharky and his mama. He went missing for a few hours yesterday. I think he was hanging out in the trees. But yeah, it's getting dark, so I didn't want to do any videos tonight. Hanging out. The geese are trying to attack my fence. Go join your friends, baby. Ghost still upset about me taking her nest. There we go. We got some ducks over here. The fox snapped another victim the other day. So there's one of our white Muscovies. Not usually out. They're survivor. But yeah, Sharky doesn't usually go far from mom, except during the day when he can't figure out who mom is. There's too many around. We did get some rain come through here earlier. So everything's a little bit wet. I don't know what they're up to. We do have a nice Muscovy nest over in the weed patch. But he just keeps thinking there's somebody over there. Ellie Mae, what's going on? It's a little bit chilly. I don't want to stay out here too long. We're getting about half a dozen chicken eggs and half a dozen duck eggs a day. The geese like to jailbreak and go lay their eggs. Well, one of them comes out here to lay their egg. She's the only one I know of that's been trying to lay out here. You can see why we don't want to come out here to find it. I'll tell you where these jokers are going. Yeah. So this was all taken down last spring. We're already taking it down again. They're getting ready to put permanent fencing for the geese up. But I'm going to check in on these guys. I just want to make sure that the guineas weren't harassing them again. Because the guineas have been in here being bad to my chickens. Hey, baby. It's kind of a mess in there. I'm hoping they got enough dry area for the night. So I'm hoping that the wind will dry it out by morning. It usually dries out pretty good. Guys, take it elsewhere. The mud pit where the horse is usually the worst. It takes the longest to dry out. This out here dries out really quick. It's usually pretty sandy. Their pen dries out really quick. Hi. Hi. Hi, Big Daddy. The neighbors are doing target practice again. Let's see who else is out here. But Big Daddy. Yeah. His carnicle has overgrown his breathing. Not where he breathes, and so his nostrils, so he has a hard time breathing. So I said he's not gonna probably be with us much longer this breeding season, but one more breeding season. There's Mama and some of the escorts for the baby. We only decided to keep one baby out of the last batch. We had two, but the other one got wet during the middle of the night and didn't make it through the night. Mama wasn't a good mama. She's a first-time mama. So it had one to keep it company. We were keeping this little male to grow out. There's Mystery, is what my grandson named that black and white one there in the front. That's Mystery. And then we have Matilda. The white one doesn't have have a name, and that's Splash in the back. That's the mama. Where are you going now, Sharky? He's a handful. And that's G2 in the background. Cletus, are you gonna do your job tonight? Because you failed last night. We lost 2 birds. I found 2 feather piles out in the milkweeds. Can't continue to lose birds. That's bad. This corn pile will be gone in the morning. There goes Sharky again. Mama, you're gonna have to put a leash on that thing. That baby gets more mileage, I swear. Mama, she goes, don't talk to me. Babysitters are taking their turn. Gorgeous is gonna keep it coming. So, our twins. And in come the guineas. Oh, there goes Dino. You know she's still around. I saw Baby earlier today before I found the feather pile, so I don't know who the other feather pile belonged to. I do know that Girlfriend is one of them, unfortunately. And so we just have to figure out what the white feather pile is from. I think one of the white Muscovies, but I'm not certain. I also haven't seen Baby 2 this afternoon. There comes Bluester. Hi, Juju. Now that's there for a reason. Here comes Brownie. And another one of the gray ones. I have 3 or 4 gray female. Oh, more than 3 or 4. Like half a dozen gray females at least. And now it's going to start raining. I thought we were done with the rain, but it's sprinkling again. And then we have 4 dino nuggets left. One of the black ones disappeared, like vanished from the barnyard. So we're down to 1 black nugget, Turkin, and then we have the 2 white ones and a Glimmer. Glimmer's there in the middle of the yard. Spot! Hi, Spot. I haven't seen Mrs. Spot for a while. Or Ms. Spot. The guineas are taking over the backyard. Ellie Mae, are you going to get wet? She's like a cat. She doesn't like to get wet. Now Sean's got the firecrackers out. I was kind of hoping you'd take care of my fox problem for me. There is Dash. I don't know why Dash is over here. The big Muscovy Drake. But looks like I need to pick up some more stuff around the shed again. Normally I keep most of this stuff picked up, but yeah, occasionally it wanders back. Like any barnyard, it just randomly appears and then we get to pick it up again. Don't know what Cletus is up to. One thing I didn't find out is if the geese left me. The geese have been prepping to lay, but they have not laid yet. Hi. Like I said, it got a little bit nasty today. It rained just enough to make things muddy. Now you're gonna run. Run, I say, run. Yeah. There you go. Oh, scared of another guinea. But no, he was there. You get caught in the fence? They've been making little nesting holes up here where the guineas are. I was kind of hoping, there's a hen up in there, that we find some eggs after the rain, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. B is out of his pasture. And there's a couple of ducks up underneath the magnolia tree. And there goes Dash back to her native habitat, the trailer. Tell me, Dash, what's so great about the trailer? Aren't you supposed to be a barnyard duck? Say no. The barnyard's just not good enough for me. Wait a minute. That's Dash. Then who's that? There's like 4 of them that look alike. So, wait for it. Here they all come. Nope, it's only a small group. Don't know where the rest of them are. So there's about 10 that don't like to stay in the barnyard. They sleep here in the middle of the backyard for the ducks, and I don't know why it is, but this is their chosen nesting spot for the night. There's one of my chocolate guineas. I don't have many of them. That's one of them. More lavenders. There's the chickens. The yard chickens are out there tonight. I don't know what they found after the rain. Looks like all 4 of the nuggets plus a couple escorts. And B is probably following. I don't know. There's 2 hens out there. We're missing a nugget. There's the nugget. There's the nugget. What do you think, G2? There goes Survivor. That's a mule duck right there. All his offsprings are sterile. I blamed him for all my mule ducks. I'm like, wait a minute, he can't be. Come to find out the girls were going in and visiting my only male black Swedish. I got a couple of males left in the goose pen, and the Muscovies females were going and visiting them. Is that right, girls? We're not talking. They're like, what? We don't know nothing. You made me think it was the guy's fault. No, the guys can't fly over the fence, so it's the girls that go visiting. Yeah. Now the chickens felt the rain. They're coming back because they have the whole yard. They can sleep wherever they want. Yeah. The rooster that my grandson's terrified he wouldn't hurt a flea. But they have the whole yard. You see all the space that they have. They got the tree there. They got all this. They sleep under this one little shed. Don't ask. I don't know. I just don't know. So now what do you do with Sharky? Oh, I see Sharky. He's over there. Sharky's there. Okay, Sharky's. I wandered too far. But I'm going to shut up the shed. Apparently, he's saying good night to the day, goodbye to the day. This guy's sneaking back to his pen. B, where are you supposed to be? Yeah, better be moving. He is a pretty rooster, though. I love his coloring. They're all starting to come in now. Look at that. That's right, number 2. He says he's not your man tonight. Aww. He says he don't love you tonight. He wants to be a dino tonight. Oh, man. That's a broken-hearted chicken right there. Don't tell her to come back now. You didn't choose who you wanted to be with tonight. Now you can't figure out who he wants to chase. That's a conflicted rooster right there. Thanks. They are cute. Oh, he's got such a cute crow. At least Sharky's, well, I thought he was going to stay with his mom. Now he's back. Sharky, you're probably going to make that poor mama's hair all gray by the end of the night. Boy, yeah, that's right. Run back. Stay with your mama. Probably ain't done yet. If it got 2 birds 2 days, well, we've been missing. It's 3 birds. Thank you. We like our farm. The fox, I think, has gotten 3 birds this week. So I think that fox has come out of her den. Probably has kits. So the birds need to stick close to the shed. So fortunately, we have no control over Mother Nature. We can just try to keep them safe. We set out traps. We don't like to set out traps because then the birds get in them. But so try to keep the birds safe. Livestock guardian. Nice job last night and this morning today because his girlfriend was out of the kennel because her kennel roof was she's scared of storms. We didn't want to traumatize her. It was supposed to storm last night. It didn't storm at all, actually. It was heavy rain earlier today. So now that it's done raining, she's back in her kennel. So now he can go back to work. Hopefully he'll try to keep them away. The neighbor said he's found skunks. So thankfully the livestock guardian dog has been keeping them at bay. A little Toasty out there, the little white one. She's real cute. I think it's a girl. These guys will all roost for the night in a bit here. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, that gray duck. Her name's Beautiful. She's loving life tonight. Lemon Red, are you gonna give us the evening report? You had to chase 2 different girls and they both left you, huh? Well, that's what you get for trying to chase 2 girls at once and you get nobody for the night. Sorry. Well, yeah, I know. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. That's the way life goes. Brownie. Magnificent. Did you end up without a girl too? Oh, it's just one little night for the men. There's Magic. He's so cute. A she. Let's hope it's a she. Crossing our fingers that all the girls are she's this year. Oh, look, she came back. Aren't you lucky? Lemon Red, you might have a girl for the night after all. You got lucky there. That's a special one. I like her. Oh, look. Playing hard to get really work because now the second girl's back. Thanks. We try to come up with original names, but sometimes my grandson helps name them. Dino Nugget, that's my grandson named that chicken. And so all the nuggets, that's why we call them nuggets, is that they're her babies. So that's one of the nuggets. That's Blaze. And that's that's Lemon. I named her, but she was more yellow, a yellowish tint when she was younger. That's a full-grown hen. Yeah, she looks the size of a grow-out, but she's actually a full-grown hen. She's just a little bitty thing. We have about 60 chickens between the all together. We have 2 different coops, and then I have a brooder full of I have 6 in a brooder that are just going to start laying. They're going to be a future flock. So, yeah, we have about 2 dozen in the main coop, and then we have a dozen in the coaching coop, and then we have half a dozen for the future coop, and then we have a little over a dozen running the yard. But I always underestimate. I put them down on paper. It's always more than what I think it is. But last time I counted, there was 60 total. Because we don't count the grow outs until they're actually fully grown. I thought I had 175 birds, and when I put them on paper, I had 215. That's including the guineas, the ducks, the geese. I have button quail, and then we have domestic ducks, and then the chickens. Ain't that right, guys? Yes, I know Roma and Angel over there being good. How did we get dirt that packed? Guys, what are we looking for? Did she bring me the baby back? There goes. There's one of the mature adult guineas with some of the younger ones. Oh, that's Dutchman. Oh, Dutchman was my gift last Christmas. Not this year for Christmas, last year for Christmas. One of my friends called me and said, do you want a guinea? And I picked him up on Christmas Day. The day after Christmas. It was Christmas Day. No, it was the day after Christmas, whatever it was. And she thought it was a female guinea, and she wondered why it didn't lay any eggs. And I said, I looked at him after I got him home, and all the male guineas wouldn't come near the cage. I said, well, for a female guinea, they should be flocking to the cage, the isolation cage, to meet her. And I looked at it, and I said, I texted her and said, you know why they're not coming to meet her? I said, there's a reason why she isn't laying eggs, because she isn't a she, because she called it Dutchess. And I said, it's a him. I said, we're going to have to name it Dutch, but we called him the Flying Dutchman. And so Dutchman doesn't know a regular guinea call because he was raised with chickens. So he has his own unique call. So I know where he is on the property because of his unique call, because he had to teach himself his own song. And so he's got the unique call. But he was a gift last Christmas. We went and picked him up. And he got a home here on the farm. There he goes. And he's been very happy. It took him a while to acclimate to living on the farm with the other guineas. So he's very happy here now. But I'm glad she brought him out here. That's Doppelganger, because she looks like one of my favorites. So that's Doppelganger. She looks like Mama. And so Mama is my pet duck. So Doppelganger looks like her, so we call her something different. But some of them were gifted to me. Some of them were raised here. Some of them were bought. Some of them are rescues. So, yeah, you never know how they end up here. They all have their own little stories. But Matilda came from a different farm. She belonged to a friend of mine. So she was one of the oldest ones we have. Big Daddy came from the same farm. Angel was born here. She had a little bit of angel wings, so we called her Angel. But then she was out with the flock, and something tried to take her away. And we found her. I went looking for her because she didn't come from dinner, and we found her roaming in the vines out there. And once she got healed, I figured out that she couldn't see. She's half blind, so whatever attacked her damaged her vision, and so we couldn't release her with the rest of the flock because they ostracized her. And the only one that wanted to be friends with her was the one that's in with her, Roma. It's a male, And so he wanted to be her boyfriend, so we put them together, and they are now a couple, and they have children every year. Just a little love story. But these guys need to go to bed. So we're going to let them go to bed. Unfortunately, we don't have any white guineas left. I might buy a couple of white ones this year, so I can put them back in our program. That's Crip, and I think she's going to be lost tonight because her guardian wasn't here last night. The mama, that hen that disappeared, the fox got, usually looks after her and makes sure that she's okay. She got her foot caught in something when she was a baby, but she tends to get around pretty good. And the mom, that turkey hen was looking out for her girlfriend, was looking out for her. But now girlfriend's gone, so hopefully she's learned enough to survive on her own now. So we'll have to keep an eye on her. So these guineas tend to pick on her, see? So we'll just keep an eye on her. Maybe one of the other chickens or ducks will take pity on her, or another guinea. All right, get the baby out of the water. It's time to go in. It's going to get cold tonight. She can't be wet. He can't be wet. Let's go. Mama, take the baby up to the shed. Let's go. First time, Mom. So, all right, one last look at the baby. Come on, Ellie. Leave the baby go. Let the baby go get her eggs and go to bed. Let them go to bed. Well, good night, everyone. They're telling us it's bedtime. So, there goes Sharky for them. All right. Goodbye, everyone.